Hi, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you for tuning in to Love Advice TV. Love Advice TV is a channel that has been developed with the sole purpose of helping you navigate through different relationship challenges. With it, it is our pleasure to be able to dive into different topics that at the end of the day will help you in one way or the other. Today, I am going to try to elaborate on why the prospect of a divorce can actually signal the beginning of a very healthy marriage. And you're probably saying, Abby, you're crazy. I'm not. I'm not. Many times we just navigate through our marriage, through our and we just, not really pay attention. We take each other for granted. And we really think that it's eternal. And for whatever reason, we stop paying attention. So why is it an unbelievable blessing in disguise? It allows you to unveil the denial factor that you have a great marriage. It forces one to address issues which we have decided to ignore. Anything from, a lack of affection to literally taking each other for granted, to just simply not doing something special. Sometimes we treat our business partners, our friends, our just, people that we relate to in our mundane world with nicer than we treat our spouses. And it's because we just feel that, well, we married them. This is it. That's my, I've demonstrated my commitment. No, not necessarily. A commitment is something that we really need to work on all the time and bring in it new energy. Just as we change daily and we mature, and what was important to us at the very beginning of our marriage may not be important to us now, we need to evolve in the emotional platform with our spouses. And it's important to have this shock syndrome because all of a sudden we said, they asked me for a divorce. And if you haven't burned a lot of bridges, there's a way of being able to, at some point, make them change their mind. So one of the ways is literally, first and foremost, do not manipulate the issue. Do not control with the children. Do not create, financial burdens that are unnecessary in order to keep them connected to one. My suggestion is to focus on your part of your participation in what has gone wrong. And that is all part of, having a successful accountability communication. I think that not only does it remove the victim mentality, but you are showing your spouse, wow, I didn't see this was happening. Or if I did, I'm sorry, but guess what? I'm going to change. Is change easy? No, it's not, but it is a decision. And it's only there for us when we know, at times, unfortunately, that if we don't change, they're gone. Our marriage, our family, everything crumbles, our dreams. And sometimes we just let it go too much. But it also, once again, it's a way of ringing in that bell. Gling, 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 gling. Listen up. I'm not happy. I'm leaving. And you all of a sudden are forced to pay the attention that perhaps you've neglected. And we sometimes neglect it without realizing it. Our world, our jobs, the kids, this. But we have to remember that at the very beginning of our relationship, we lived for each other. And we need to, be mature enough and know that we can't really do that, realistically, but have a date night. Make sure that you, implement things that is only between you and your spouse. It's so important. Create a solid foundation towards a loving and healthy future relationship. So here you've got a divorce that's looking at you, and you can spin it and say to yourself, no, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on getting rid of this relationship with, by the way, is worth getting rid of because it has brought you to this step of getting a divorce or of contemplating a divorce. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the same two actors in this relationship, you and your partner, and with it build a new foundation, build a new marriage, so that in and of itself, that whole situation that you both have been sort of camouflaging has been remedied, and you can both create the happiness, because it's not about love. You know, we always have this whole thing about, well, but we love each other. That's not enough. The thread that keeps it together is keeping each other happy. Let me help you. Book a session with me. Let's talk about it. Let's turn this whole divorce situation into probably the best thing that could have ever happened to you. It really is an awakening. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave your comments below. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you.